Anthony was a bright child who had the greatest sense of humor. He was kind of the class clown and made everyone laugh. And then one day he got sick.
I got a call from school and they were telling me that he was vomiting. So we picked him up and then we brought him home. When he woke up in really, really bad pain, he was crying that his side of his stomach was hurting. So I took him into the ER. And they said he was in heart failure.
We came to find out that he needed a heart transplant, that there was something that he was actually born with that they didn't know about. His heart was weakened, and you know how expensive a transplant can be.
We got the call from the school counselor that there was a little boy, Anthony, who was in need of a heart transplant. And she was wondering if there was any way the school could help raise awareness and funds for his family.
The community here at Travis decided we were going to come together and try and raise some money to help the family with their medical bills.
Well, we'd already arranged a couple of dates with Travis Elementary towards the end of the school year. We'd made some inroads there, and we had picked a couple of dates we were going to do.
So our school contacted Kona Ice.
I was contacted by my PTO contact who had told me the story about Anthony and his heart transplant and the fact that the family was young and they were really having a hard time with just basic living expenses.
And we still had to pretty much pay our bills while we were in the hospital. It was really expensive. The parking was expensive, and then gas back and forth. My husband had to go back to work. He wasn't working for about 6 weeks, and he had to go back to work and then come back to the hospital, and that was expensive.
And we got this great fundraiser together.
Well, you know, we didn't really know what to expect, and I sent one truck, myself and another employee, and I set up the standalone tiki flavor that we have. And about 15 minutes into it, I realized I could have brought 5 trucks. It was insane.
We had no idea it was going to be as big as it was.
We had so many people.
And the line was literally down the street, around the block.
Actually, there was a line around the school.
We had lines, you know, farther than the eye could see.
And that was amazing to have all that support.
So on the second date, without a doubt, I brought 2 trucks and the standalone tiki. And the line went 2 directions around the block.
Just to have all these people support you and encourage you and just lift you up was just amazing.
And actually came up with a really good amount of money that helped this family out.
She understood if I couldn't go any more than I normally did, but because of the fact they were going to donate the money that I was giving them directly to Anthony's family, if I could do better than my normal give back percentage. And I told her with a pause, look, the absolute best that I can possibly do is 100%, but not a penny more. And she was totally floored, obviously, and I just felt it was the right thing to do.
It was about like a week before his heart transplant that we got the check from Kona Ice, and I was like, oh my gosh, this y'all.
She actually cried when she got the money. It was just so touching.
It was really overwhelming. The parents were just utterly thankful for it, obviously, and we were excited to do it, and it was a wonderful thing. It was really good to do for the family. But the goodwill that we got back from it, I couldn't measure in dollars.
So we received a heart transplant July 22nd, 2012, and we're a year post-transplant now, and he's doing great.
And now, from all accounts, he's a vibrant little second grader who's bouncing off the walls and living life the way it was intended to be.